There are calls for the man who allegedly planned the 2002 Bali bombings to face trial in Indonesia. He remains in Guantanamo Bay and his US lawyer says a fair trial could prove impossible in America. Indonesia correspondent Anne Barker reports.
Siti Amina hasn't seen her son for 20 years since he left the family home in Java. That son is one of the world's most notorious terror suspects. Ridwan Isamuddin, or Hambali as he's known, has spent most of that time away in a secret and isolated cell at Guantanamo Bay. Now his family hopes he might eventually return to Indonesia.
We'd like the US to deport him as soon as possible.
16 months after Hambali was finally charged with masterminding the 2002 Bali bombings, his US defence attorney has been in Jakarta talking to Indonesian lawyers about his prospects for trial in the United States.
They can never let the world know what they did to him. So how can they have a fair trial?
That won't happen, he says, because Hambali was so badly tortured over many years and any evidence obtained under torture would not stand up in an American court.
When the United States made that decision to torture the individual for intelligence purposes, they arguably lost their right, their authority to conduct a trial later on.
Major Valentine says Hambali should instead be tried in Indonesia, where the evidence would be more likely to hold up. And lawyers who represented 3 other Bali bombers are ready to defend him.
The scene of the crime is in Indonesia, so the jurisdictions of the crime is in Indonesia.
Indonesia has shown no interest in trying Hambali. No Indonesian official has ever visited him in Guantanamo Bay, and some authorities here question his citizenship on the grounds he was arrested on a foreign passport. Hambali's mother is still hoping she'll get to see her son, though she fears her age and ill health might mean that'll never happen. And the victims of the Bali bombings are also seeking justice. Anne Barker, ABC.